What up? I'm your one and only master of ceremony, the great one, Dane. What it is? Well, just in case you don't know, I'm a classic hip hop artist. I started in 1985. My first song was Nightmares, followed by Delancey Street, and then Send a Fella that took my album gold. That means 500,000 sold. So thank you everybody out there who always supported me. What inspired me back in the days was the artists who started it. The African Bambaataa, the Cold Crush, the Treacherous 3. Special K was here tonight with me, celebrating my birthday. He's a Virgo as well. All those type of cats that came way before I did. What inspires me now is that hip-hop will never die, because when I started, they said hip-hop was a fad. It wouldn't last 10 years. And here we are working on 35 years, and hip-hop's still strong, still growing. And my son is doing music right now, young Dane, and it's been phenomenal. I didn't have really much to do with his style or his flavor. I guess he took some things from me, but he took it from hip-hop culture. He's the blood of a king. So it's blood of the hip-hop king, not just me, but blood of where hip-hop came from. My favorite early hip-hop memory is the one I always tell. When I had Nightmares out, I went to Madison Square Garden, and it was Run DMC, Whodini, the Beastie Boys, and LL Cool J, and they were performing live in Madison Square Garden. I met Grandmaster D, who in turn introduced me to Whodini, Jalil, Ecstasy. Before I knew it, the next 2 weeks, I was on the road with them, and on my first single called Nightmares, and I'd never even been out of New York State, or New York City rather, with my own song. And there I was on the road on a tour bus with Whodini, learning the ropes from the kings of hip hop, the first platinum artists out there. You can't get no better than that. The most recent thing that inspired me from the first time I started was my son. He actually started sending me some of the songs that he was recording and asking me what I thought about it. I didn't know he was really rapping like that, all that hot and tight. And he kept sending me songs. Every time I heard a song, it got better, it got better. One song called Cowboys and Indians was the ultimate song. I said, this is a single that you can sell. And I said, I think you need to take your career serious. And now what inspires me is that he finished his first debut mixtape called Blood of a King, and he performs it, and he's hot. I think he's a real good artist. And I had Kwame in the building now, the boy genius, the polka dot master, producer extraordinaire, 50 Cent, Mary J. Blige, and he told me he really likes what Young Dane has to offer. So that really solidifies that I think that Young Dane is a real artist that people will be listening to and feeling in the future. The biggest challenge that I've been able to overcome is living in Fort Greene Projects, Brooklyn. Coming up in that project, I didn't think I would never make it to the age of 21, and I made it out. After that, you know, everything has been easy, but then again, it's being a father, because I never had a father there with me, so learning how to be a father was the hardest thing that I've ever been through in my life. And I pray that I was doing the right job and being the right father, and I think that I've done that. I don't think that people thought I stood out from other MCs. They thought I was just like Slick Rick. Well, what made me stand out is that I wasn't a cursor in my raps, and I had lighthearted flavor. Even though I came from one of the roughest projects in New York City in the country, Fort Greene Projects in Brooklyn, I still came off with lighthearted raps, and I think that made me differ from everybody else that was doing whatever they were doing. Also, I had the ability to tell story rhymes and create singing hooks with anecdotal storylines. I hope I said that right, but no one had ever did that until I did it. You know, they had people who had rhymes and hooks, and then they had people that told stories and no hooks. But I brought those two together, and that's my claim. I just want people to remember me as a good person that tried to do the right thing all the time and didn't give a fuck what people said. How you like me now?